January 8, 2026, and today I got that bill that I was waiting for, the bill that they have cleaned up after my moving, and I thought it should be a bigger bill than what it was. So I'm so thankful that it was not so I couldn't pay. I pay it immediately, the bill. And I don't have any money more left on my bank account. It's not total zero, but it's about 100 Swedish crowns or $10, like that, on my bank account. And it's okay for me because I know I live in a country in Sweden where we get retirement every month. And they don't want us out on the street either, especially when I am disabled. So they don't want me to sleep in the streets. And so it's okay. It's only that I can't travel away because I not have those money, but instead I am disabled, so I can't travel anymore. I travel to Jerusalem as disabled and by myself, but that was only because God called me to visit Jerusalem, visit Israel for the last time, the fourth time. And I did that because God was calling me. It was not. I have not traveled on my own since year 2000. Every time I have traveled is because God have called me to visit a place, and I do that. I don't travel for pleasure because it's not pleasure for me, as I am disabled, and it's very hard to travel on my own and could not move as before I was disabled. But I say to God, to heaven, to afterlife. I say that when I walk in Jerusalem because I couldn't eat at the hotel more than breakfast, and then I needed to go out to get me some food. So I walk out, and I say all the time that God hold me up now so I don't fall. So he did that. And you know that when those from, they are not out of space, because I know they are here on Earth, but it's that people can't see them, but they live here on Earth. And those have been twice now in this year, 2026. And last time they were visit me, I felt from them that I should not be worried because they are going to take care of everything for me when it comes to the bills for my moving, because they told me to move. And so I need to have help from them because they told me. And they know how it is for me. And they don't say anything, but they give me this comfort that they will help me to pay my bills. I only ask them because I am humble person, so I don't say pay all my bills. I told them that they can at least help me to pay the bills to my landlord for the moving. And they did. It was exactly that money I had on my bank account. And I paid immediately today when I knew how much money they wanted for it. And still I have ordered new groceries, new food to eat after I get my retirement now. And I do that. I order food before I can pay the amount, because I order food that is for sale is lower price than normal ordinary price. So I have some food that I like that was in for New Year Eve dinner to pay for. So I order it before it ended, and that I keep those food. That was cheaper in just that time, and they are not now today. So, and then I let it stay there, and then I only add to it those new for sale things that I needed to have, and then I do that the whole time without end the order. So I didn't know what to do with this bill that should come up that I knew, but I didn't know when it should show up. So I order food, grocery things, like Food Lion in America, like that, to my home, that they bring home groceries. And then I was thinking yesterday, maybe I should place the order so it is after my retirement. When I get my money for retirement, then I can see if the bill is going to be so big, so I need to take some of my retirement money to pay the bills to my landlord. So I change it. So I should pay for groceries and get it home after my retirement money is coming, in case that I need to take money from it. But I didn't. So in that way I still have paid for the food for February month. So I have more money than what it showing up, because it's about $100, $1,000 Swedish crowns, and the same in euro, €100 that I have paid for of those that was cheaper food to buy. So it's money that I have, because sometimes I have so much food at home, so I don't need to buy it. So I tell that I'm not going. I don't want that money. I don't want that grocery to my home, and then they pay back the money I have placed on it, and that is a good way to hold some money. When I just now, when I was in the limit of what money I had on my bank account, I don't have anything cash or in my pocket like that. I am really out of money in that way. There is zero almost on my bank account, but I have this about $100 in grocery that I can. If it had been crisis, I could have told them that I am not want to have that food. So I get money from them. So it's working. It's working out. It is not spring or summer, so it's okay to sit at home. But I am on my way. I do about two boxes of my belongings. Every evening I clean up. So I have lots of empty boxes now. And I wait for the someone to come and help me to put the empty boxes in the trash, so it can be okay at home, in my home. Now is it like I live in a trash room? But I have been homeless, so this is nothing in what I have lived in when I was homeless. That was worse. The worst when I was homeless was that I didn't have a bed to sleep in, so I had to sleep on the floor. But at least I was inside a home and sleep on the floor. But it's not good in the United States because there is much lice, the fleas in the carpet that jump up on the body when I sleep on the floor. But I did that one night, and someone was on his way to rape me. But I heard that someone defended me and told that person to leave me alone and let me sleep on the floor. I was in a black people's home, and the old man, he was in that time. He had been in that time when white people was evil to black people. So he knew how it was to be the least person in the society. And that's why he told them to not rape me. And I think in some way they had put something in what I was drinking before I was sleeping on the floor, because I didn't really wake up. It was like I was half sleeping, but I heard them, what they were doing, and I felt when they tried to take off my clothes. That I remember, but I was not awake, or else I have defended myself. But I was only laying on the floor. No, I have been more tired or sleepy than that time, but it was something that they put in what I was drinking, soda. So something in the soda they took and gave me. But I escaped from that also, and there were no leads on me after I have been sleeping on the floor. But that's how they did bad things. This was a woman that the owner of the home. She was in the choir. Yeah, she was singing together with me in the church, and she had like a bar in her home, and they were drinking homemade whiskey and beer in her home. And she was the one that let them try to rape me. And so it was really evil, and it was like I have to pay because I was white. And those younger black people, they could abuse me. They were stealing from what I had with me to the house. I rented a room of this woman, but then I didn't have any money to pay the rent. And she said, you can't stay in the room if you don't pay. She say, I'm not going to put you out on the street. She say, you can lay on the floor in my living room, she say. And that's what I did. And then I was staying in her home when it was Thanksgiving, and her children come home to her, and they were eating turkey and Thanksgiving dinner that black people eating Thanksgiving dinner. Almost the same thing, but it was this cornbread and greens and turkey and these things. And they eat, and I sit there and look at them when they were eating. And then suddenly one of this woman's daughter, she said, but Eva, should we not let her eat also at Thanksgiving? She said to her family, no one in the family, there maybe was 15 people that was sitting and eating, and I sit there and only look at them because they have not told me that I could take some food. And if it had not been for that young girl that say, but Eva, my name was Eva in that time, but Eva then, should she not get any Thanksgiving dinner? I had no one to go to. I didn't have any money to go and buy me food. I had no food at all. And sitting there and look at them when they eat banana pudding, all these things that belong to Thanksgiving. And then when they were half done, start to feel themselves full of food, then that young girl say that, Eva, shouldn't she not have anything for Thanksgiving? So it was not only black people that was mean or evil to me. There was both sides. It was white people that they more did ignore me in many ways, but I come along with black people much more than the white people. And but that home was very, very, very bad. And next day, after almost have been raped, I got another place to stay, and that was not good either, because it was very much evil, and it was the church that they get money in the church. The pastor in the church, he bought drugs of the money that he got in when he preaching. So that was not good either. But I was done with that home where they were almost raped me, because in the church they didn't rape me because they were about drugs, and they knew that I didn't do any drugs, so they let me be there only, like staying there without saying anything. And then the church gave me work to do, and that money we got, that because we were working, that was the pastor wanted the money that we got from our job to give him. So we were like slaves under him. So that was very bad also. But I know it was a test of people, how they treated me. And some of them, do I know, they had passed away. They got diseases, they were killed, these things. So they have paid for what they have done to me, many of them. Or they get some grief. The kids die and this sort of things, or they be very much disabled, and that because of what they did to me. So I have seen it, and I don't ask God to do anything to people that have been evil to me. I only move. I have the whole time. I have never could thinking about all the evil things that have been in my life, or else I have not could move forward, and I should not live today if I let the past be in my day of today. You need to let it stay there in the past. You can talk about it, but don't let it hit you inside your body. That's a history. That is in your past, the evil things. And today is another day. It's not what was in the past. So you have to move forward in this. I only tell you how bad it was. And I have been homeless 14 years in Sweden also. But I have had a home, but not so nice home. In the beginning, when I come back from United States, I have very bad homes. But I have a home. I could close the door around me. And that was the only thing I asked for after I coming home as homeless, that I had somewhere where I could close the door so no one could come in there. So this is, I am so thankful for this. I think they are in my home the whole time because I can feel them just now. And they holding their hand on me. That is, it's okay now. I can start to relax because the bill come and I could pay the bill. It's amazing. I was scared that it should be so much money so I couldn't pay. But I did it. Because of God. Thank you, God, and those aliens that is here on earth that I have met many times, this man and a woman that is working. They are working under God. They are. God knows them. He told me about them. And I have met them sometimes, and they have not been. They have always been nice to me and helped me. And they help me now, this year, 2026. So thank you for you that support me also. It's very hard that it changed my life in this way. I never could know it from the start that I should go out from religions. I'm not going out from God, but religion, that is man-made thing they have done. Those aliens are not, that I have said many times, that aliens are not in religions. They are in God, but they are not in religions. So those that preaching, talking in religious houses, they don't understand God. They don't understand, but still people believe them and think it's like what they tell you. But they are only there and preaching because they want your money. That's it. They don't want you to move forward, to come to understand God, because they don't understand God. How can they teach you when they don't understand God? How can they teach you about God when they don't understand God? That is the word I leaving you for today. And I thank you for listening. I thank you that follow me from the start. You must have, I'm wondering what you're thinking about this. It's amazing. They changed the whole thing. And I am so thankful for those that is around us here. on earth. They are not far away. They are here with us. And even if you don't see them, they do things in your life. They help you very much. A friend on Facebook, she said that, I don't believe in God, but in some way I have got those money that I asking for, that I needed to have to pay my bills, and I got those money because she have written a book, and people buy her books, and she have hard to understand how she can get so much money, and she has told me that I don't believe in God, but in some way there is a God. She was telling me. So she is very close to understand God. But I was thinking, as long as she don't go into a religion, it's okay to, and it's very great if she believes in God without religions, because that's where I am now. So thank you, and God bless you.